pause, my eyes crawl to a table. Paralyzed by pairwise dice, then attend to this heaven slice of an angel wrapped in skin. Throw dice and woes of life, love deprived, looking to revive. What's the meaning of life? One subjective paradise, crystal chandeliers, motives reflected. Often mirrors a pit, clear, grinning from ear to ear. Craving and raving and grain, rekindle the flame. Closer she draws near, stay there. Remove your underwear, shove it somewhere over there. In paradise, we know our purpose. In paradise, we know what our worth is. In paradise, we manifest dreams. In paradise, truth is what you conceive.
Boom. Yes, it is. The truth is what you can see. Hello, everybody, and welcome to this edition of the Unpopular Hour. Of course, I'm your host, Matt Clark. Sorry about we've been off for a couple weeks, but had a kidney stone that I needed to pass, and it wasn't fun. So, but anyway, we're back on the show, back on the air, doing our thing again. Hopefully, everybody will get back in the groove of watching us. And remember, you can go check us out on our other shows, on our other deals. So please go ahead and go to YouTube, because what we're going to start doing is having everybody go over to YouTube, and where you can type in and you can actually communicate with us. So just go ahead and search the Unpopular Hour with Matt Clark. Like, subscribe, and hit notification, and that way you will get a notification that we're on. Also tonight we'll be doing After the Storm, which is our OKC Thunder post-game analysis show against the T-Wolves. So they will be doing that tonight. Of course, we'll be talking about the dreadful loss that the Thunder had yesterday. That game was painful to watch. But, once again, you got to be ready to play, and that's part of being a young team, is understanding what games mean. And, probably a lot had to do with the fact that we probably overlooked them, looking forward to the game tonight. So, that being said, I hope everybody's having a better couple of weeks than I have. By the way, we want to shout out congratulations or happy birthday to my guy Randy Wright at YNB. Happy birthday to him, and also to his upcoming nuptials, getting married, whatever. Anyway, so congratulations to him, and congratulations to Kimberly, and happy birthday to my boy Randy Wright. So, that being said, the Thunder played yesterday, and of course lost to the Pistons, 120-104. The Thunder are now 32-14. The Pistons 11 for 27. The Thunder for 8 for 28. And we just, after the start of the second quarter, just killed the Thunder. But we'll get into that. But anyway, the Thunder were 8 for 28 for 3. Pistons 11 for 27. The Pistons shot 49.5% from the field, which is just, for us to give a shooting percentage like that, it's just ridiculous. 53 rebounds for them, 44 for us. 56 points in the paint. 9 turnovers for them, 10 for us. I had to get that wrong. That had to be wrong. I saw that. I was like, okay, I had to have misread that, because that just does not make any sense. That they had one less turnover for us, and they averaged 17 turnovers a game. And of course, we lead the NBA in that category. But they took care of the basketball. They knocked down shots. Anyway, 9 turnovers for them, 10 for us. And then, of course, they outscored our bench 49-26. And they were just killing us from three. It looked like we could not play defense at all. I'm joined by my guy, Nathan Taylor of YNB. What's up, homie?
Hey, man. What's going on? How are you?
I'm here, bro. I'm moving around a
little
little
okay
slow.
Today?
Yeah,
No?
yeah. Saturday working for the 11 hours, man. Just really, it beat
Dude,
me up
you
bad.
need to chill. Just
Well, I needed to get out.
relax a little bit. I
Well,
know you don't like to, but
I was in bed for 11 days. Okay.
I get it, but you can't just jump right back into it.
Yeah, I
Full go,
know.
man.
I worked trained kids Tuesday. I was supposed to train today, but I'm gonna have to cancel my training sessions today. I can't. Today is just man, 11 hours beat me up Saturday. It beat me up, even though I wasn't doing a lot, and the people that I work with were very, helpful and making sure I was doing as less as possible. But just being on my feet that long, going up and downstairs and doing things, it was just rough. So anyway, I'm struggling a little bit
Dude, I'll
today.
be honest with you. 11 hours, man. I've worked in a bank so long. I don't know if I could work 11 hours, dude.
Yeah, it was. It
No matter
was.
what I was doing.
Dude, it was. Opened up the gym at 7:15, and I left at 6:15. And I was supposed to stay till 7:30, but they just said, "Hey, man, I was struggling," and they were just like, "Hey, man, just go home, man. We got you." And I was like, "I appreciate you." So Tonda and Carolina and Bailey, they were just like, "Just go home, man. We got you." So I was like, "Thank you guys very much," and I owed them out to buy them dinner or something to take care of them. But anyway, yeah, it's so today I'm just day two of being off. Yesterday I couldn't get out of bed. I got out of bed for a little bit, and yeah, that was I should not have. I should have stayed home yesterday. No, but anyway, how was
Yeah.
your weekend?
Yeah. Hey, you're cutting in and out. I don't know if it's me or you.
How's that? Is that better? I think it's just because I'm moving, Nathan.
Yeah.
I'm just moving. I'm
Oh,
just
there you go again.
yeah. Can you hear me? Or am I'm in and out?
Yeah, I can hear you, but it just keeps going like you'll cut in for 10 seconds and cut out.
Oh, I don't understand what that is. I don't really care right now at the moment. I'm just trying to get through the show. But anyway, the Thunder lost yesterday. What was your take? I was like, the first quarter we did what we needed to do, and then the second quarter. And my problem with Dagnall is that he stays in his rotations. And we were struggling at the beginning of the second quarter, and they started a run, and he did not change anything about it. What was your thought process there?
Yeah, I mean, let's be honest, though. We weren't going to win that game yesterday. I mean, their defense just didn't show up. None of the players showed up to play defense yesterday.
I understand, but
I mean,
what I'm
Shea
saying
showed
is,
up on offense.
what I'm saying is at the end of the first quarter, we struggled. Then he put in the group that makes the run, which is SGA, Isaiah Joe, Kaysen, Wiggins, and J. Will. When that group comes in, we make a run at the first quarter, and we did. We put him away. Then the second quarter, he started, what was it? Who did he start the second quarter? I have it right here.
Was it Josh and
let's
J-Dub
see.
and Chet and the other two?
He started Josh,
I can't remember.
Chet, Kaysen, Wiggins, and J. Will. J. Dub, I'm sorry. So
Okay.
Josh, Chet,
Yeah.
Kaysen, Wiggins, and J. Dub. That's who he started.
It's not a bad lineup.
Not a bad
for starting
lineup.
the second quarter.
But
I mean,
we just because I went ahead and I did this stat because I wanted to see what we actually did and didn't do as far as the score was concerned because I wanted to know, and I wanted to go per quarter. Did I save that? Okay, yeah, we outscored them 31-24 in the first quarter, and the second quarter they outscored us 46-30.
46.
And that's what I'm
That is
saying.
crazy.
That's my point. He's determined to stay in his pattern as far as who he's playing and how long he plays him. He's going to play J Dub.
Well,
Listen.
hold on a
Let me
second.
finish. The second quarter is J Dub's quarter. The fourth quarter is J Dub's quarter. Okay, and he's going to play J Dub 7 minutes minimum by himself each quarter. And instead of understanding that, okay, they're starting to make a run on us, you don't put your best player in the game to thwart to just kind of squelch the run. He doesn't do that. He stays with his rotation on who he's playing because he wants to play J-Dub and make J-Dub the man. So, anyway, that's my thought. Go ahead.
Well, and I don't remember what quarter it was. Was it the second quarter?
That's
Where
what
he
we're
threw
talking about. They
Keontae
scored 46.
Yeah, was it the second quarter when he threw Keontae and J. Will Dort?
Yes.
Who was the other one?
That's what I'm saying. He put them. He put Keontae hadn't played a game in minute for minutes in this whole year. I don't think, has he?
No. I think. I mean, to me, why he did that was because nobody was playing with a crap,
But
and he just started to.
I understand that,
shake up the lineup a little
but
bit.
my point is, in the beginning of the quarter, when the run started happening, he felt the flow of the game change. Instead of bringing SJ in to stop the flow, he stayed with J-Dub. You see what I'm saying? And he started
He's done
putting
that
up.
all year.
Huh?
He's done that all year. And
No,
they've
no,
been able
no.
to come
I
back
understand that. That's my point, though. He is going to give away games because of his the Thunder's thought
I mean, I
process
don't
on.
disagree with you, but they shouldn't have let that happen to that team.
I
I mean, they
understand
should have
that,
been able. No
but it
matter
does.
who's
But
on the
okay,
floor,
first of
they
all,
should have stopped it.
it's the NBA, and if a team gets on a run, it's over. It's just like when we lost to the Pelicans at home. They outscored us 95-60 from that 8-minute point or the 7-minute of the second quarter when he didn't put SGA in the game and waited 2.5 minutes. They outscored us 90-65. You can't. J Dub is not your best player, but this is my thing. In 3 years, okay, SGA's contract is up, J Dub's contract's up, and Chet's contract's up. You can only play 2 of the 3.
No. Hold on.
You only have 2 max
J-Dub and Chet
contracts.
They're 2 years. They're 2 years. They're 2 years.
Okay.
J-Dub and Chet are 2
They're
years.
both 5 years, and your first contract is 5 years. Your second one is 4. This is J Dub's second year, Chet's second year. This is the second year of SGA's 5-year contract. Their second year of their 5-year rookie deals.
Now the rookie deals aren't the rookie deals
5 years and then 4. The 5th year is up to the team options, I believe. That's what I'm saying. And then the second one is in the second year of his contract.
What year is SGA in the league? Is this his 6th year?
This is his second year of his contract, new contract of his 5-year deal.
It's his 6th year in the league, though, right? I'm pretty sure it is.
Well, the year he came out, he's the same year as Luka Doncic and Trey and Trey.
2018.
Whatever year that
2018.
is. Whatever year that is.
Yeah, 2018.
So this is
his
5th
his
year.
6th season. So no, the rookie deals are 4 years, man. They're
So
4 years.
okay, so what we're saying, but anyway, regardless of that, is you have 2 years, you have 2 max contracts you can pay, but you have 3 guys that need max contracts. Now, SGA is going to have the super max, right? Because he's going to be all NBA.
Right.
But your other 2, you got to give one of those a max contract. Who are you going to pick, or are you going to give? To me, it's like, go ahead.
How does Phoenix have 3 guys on max contracts?
Phoenix has 2 guys on max contracts.
No, KD's
they're on. Bradley Beal is not on Supermax because he was not all NBA.
Yes, he is. I promise you.
Was he all NBA?
2 years ago. He was. Well, there's other stipulations too, like being an all-star so many times.
Yeah, whatever it is, SGA is there. The other 2 are not. So what do you do?
No.
And because this is the thing. This is the thing. If you pay all 3, which you should, which you and I are both in agreement, right?
Oh, you got to.
Okay, to me, you give SGA the Supermax, and then you give to me, Chet and J-Dub, I'm not going to give you the max, but I'm going to give you as close to the max as you can because we still got to keep these other guys unless you continue to draft and bring these people up.
Well, if they, and let's be honest, Matt, they're not going to be eligible for the Supermax or the max that they can get because they're not making all NBA. I mean, those 2 guys aren't doing that. They might make an all-star team, but they're not making all NBA.
Well, but the whole thing is that they're going to get the maximum they can get. They're going to get the.
Well, yeah, no, and they will.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, it's like what's his name, Ja Morant, but not making all NBA cost him $35 million.
Yeah.
So both of those guys.
Well, but
what I'm saying is, but what I'm saying, Nathan, they're going to get the maximum contract we can give them.
Right.
Okay.
Yes, they will.
Okay. So then, if you give SGA the Supermax, which you're probably going to have to, then in 2, let's if it's 4 years, and next year you got to pay J-Dub and Chet. Agreed.
The extensions, yeah, you want to do extensions. You
the
don't
year
want to
before,
wait till
right? The year before.
Right.
So next year you got to give them both extensions, right? You still got to figure out what you're going to do with Aaron Wiggins if you're going to keep him or trade him because his extension is.
You got to keep him.
I agree.
You got to keep him.
Then the next year, which would be SGA's 4th year, the year before his deal is up, then what are you going to do? Because you can't run into the same thing you ran into with Kevin Durant. You can't.
Yeah, so
you can't let. You can't. You have to sign SGA in 2 years from now. If you don't,
you got to sign him on the extension. Because if he doesn't sign a supermax extension by the time that the training camp starts in 20 whatever the last year was, 27,
26, 7, whatever it is. Yeah, whatever it is.
And he's not committing to you. You trade him. You have to.
Yep, because he's gonna do the same thing KD did. Yes.
Right.
Because you picked. Remember, KD left because you picked Westbrook.
Yeah.
Over him.
Well,
and you're doing the same thing. You're doing the same thing again. Well, I'm just saying that you're doing the same thing again. You're picking J-Dub over him. You're doing the same thing again. And this is the thing that I like about us being more on TV and more recognition. Dagnall and what the Thunder are doing are getting exposed. Okay? The national media is not Oklahoma City media. They're not going to kiss your butt, not going to say anything that you don't want to say. They're not doing that. They're going to want to know what the hell you're doing. So, anyway.
So my ideal plan would be you give Josh an extension this offseason. Not a big one. You give $20 million, maybe.
No, you got to pay him more than you pay Dort.
Dort's only making 18.
Oh, is he? Yeah, you got to pay. Okay, so 25.
Yeah, he's only making 18. So 20, 22, 25. Somewhere there. Maybe like four-year 100, something like that.
Okay.
Something like a Steven Adams contract, maybe.
Yeah.
Something like that. And then you got to sign Wiggins, man. You got to extend him this year.
And so you give Wiggins 15. So you give him 4 years, $60 million.
To me, he gets the Kenrich Williams contract.
I pay him more. I pay him more than I pay Kendrick.
Maybe 4-year 35-ish. No, wait, I'm sorry. 4-year 55, maybe.
Okay, 50. I said 60. So okay, that works. 55, 60. I'm good with either of those. Yeah.
Yeah, somewhere in there.
Yeah.
And then next year, you have to extend J-Dub and Chet.
Next year you got to. Next year you have to extend. Well, you have to do. Don't you got to do Aaron Wiggins this year? What's that next year?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you got to do Josh and Kenrich. I'm sorry, Josh and Wiggins in the summer. Yeah,
yes.
For sure.
Okay.
After the year, fiscal year rolls over, you got to extend them.
Right. So you extend both of them. Then the next year you extend J-Dub, or you can extend J-Dub and Chet after this year too, because you still have enough money.
Yes.
Because you still have enough money in the cap space. Because really, the only people you have under contract at that point.
The only thing you got to be careful of, and I didn't know this until I watched Philadelphia do this. So Philadelphia didn't extend Maxey this offseason because when they do that, even though he's not making the contract, the
money goes against the cap.
Against their cap.
Yep.
Yes. So you got to be careful with that. But the guys you want to keep them.
But we're so far under. We're so far under that. We're what 20-something million, whatever, something stupid, 40 million something.
Actually, we're only $9 million under the top.
That's it.
You know that? Yeah, that's it. Because we took on Bertans.
Which that contract could be gone.
$30 million.
Yeah, that contract could be gone. Yeah, those contracts will be gone. Those contracts will be off the books.
I can do a little searching here in just a second.
I know we're still eating Oladipo's contract. You have Bertan's contract.
Yes.
And there's one other contract that we're still eating. Somebody else.
Let's see. Okay, so here's perfect. Here it is. So through the end of the year, Kevin Porter, I forgot we did that one. Remember when we did that? We're still eating his contract too. Remember when we traded for Kevin Porter, the guy that got arrested for the Rockets?
Oh, God, yes.
Yep. Yeah, we still got $15 million on his contract. So we have $146 million we're guaranteed out this year. And next year we have $129 million on the payroll.
See?
And that includes Bertans' that's Bertans' $16 million.
And remember, we will be the salary cap goes up.
Yes, it will.
Yeah, so we'll have.
But you're really looking ahead to. Yeah, so Wiggins has got a team option next year for $2 million. To me, you do what you did with Dort.
You pay him.
You scrap the last year. Yeah, you scrap the last year and you pay him.
Yep, I agree, 100%.
And then Trey Mans, you're not going to extend him.
No, he's gone.
Poco's
gone.
Bertans is off for next year's. I think they're going to trade him this year. Something you're going
If they can, I agree.
Let's see. So Kenrich is signed up. Yeah, everybody else is signed up other than Josh and Wiggins for after next year.
Yep, and then that's what I'm saying. You have because everybody else is on rookie deals. Cason's on a rookie deal. Keontae's on a rookie deal. You're still paying, nothing really. I mean, you're paying, Sarr, you have him in there, which I think you need to take that off. I mean, we need to find a center. You need to find a center. So
25, 26, already salaries on the book. That's not next year, but 2 years from now. Jay's on the books. Lou's on the books. Chet's on the books. Mesage is on the books. Kenrich is on the books. Cason's on the books. Jang's on the books. J-Dub is on the books. And that's J. Will is on the books.
Of course, the birthday boy says keep Waters. The birthday boy says keep Waters.
No, he's not on the books, and he won't be.
Well, he's saying keep Waters. He just sent the text, keep Waters.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure they will. Like they'll probably cut him
they're
and then sign him again, and
they're going to keep him.
Sign him again.
Yep, 100%.
I would say I would like to see a jump by Keontae by that third year. I want to see him getting some rotational minutes by then.
To me, I think that Keontae next year makes a jump. I think to me, Dort, I'm with you with Dort. With Kaysen being what Kaysen is, I think you can let go of Dort. I do believe that. I think you can let go of him.
Give up a little bit on man defense, but not a whole lot, man.
Not a whole lot. The difference is that Kaysen can't guard the 4, and because of the physicality of Dort, he can. So that's the only drawback.
By that time, J-Dub is able, or Wiggins, because you can always put J-Dub or Wiggins on the 4.
Yeah, you can, or you have Kendrich.
Yeah,
K-Rich.
That's right.
Yeah, K-Rich. So that matters too.
Yeah, sure.
When I look at the games, when I look at the Thunder and sorry, let me see. Those are teams. The game stats for this past night. SGA. Oh, that's not right.
Ridiculous.
Those numbers aren't right. He had 31 and 29 minutes.
God. Ridiculous.
Okay, that was the score. Okay. Wow. Anyway, SGA 13 for 20, 4 for 5 from free throws. Only shot 5 free throws. How about all these guys griping about him shooting so many free throws, all the players? I thought that was funny. Chet.
I just think it's funny Anthony Edwards gripes about it and then he misses free throws.
Yes.
Like, dude, shut up and play the game.
But that's, why is Dort even fouling him? Why are you even
oh my God,
he commits the dumbest fouls, dude. Why are you even running over by him? Why are you getting near him? What are you doing? That is just bonehead. But anyway, Chet, 4 for 11, 1 for 5 from 3, 12 boards, 9 points. Terrible game by Chet. J-Dub, 28 minutes, 8 for 16, 2 for 3. Free throws just killing us. 1 rebound. 20 points.
Wow.
1 rebound.
That's not good.
1 rebound.
That's not good.
SGA, 29 minutes, 13 for 20, 4 for 5, 1 for 1 from 3, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 steal. Did you see that stat that they popped up the other day with about SGA and Michael Jordan doing the 50-40, averaging 30, shooting 50% with 2 steals? Jordan did it 5 times.
I heard him talk about it, but I didn't see it.
Jordan did it 5 times. Steph did it once. SGA has done it once.
Wow.
He did it 5 times.
I didn't realize Jordan did it 5 times.
5 times. And SGA is on his way to do it twice. So the only in history, the only guards to do it ever more than once would be SGA and MJ. That's insane. And then once again, 28 minutes for J-Dub, 29 minutes for SGA. They're not the same guy. But for whatever reason, the Thunder, if you think they're the same, if you think they're just as good as each other, your eye for talent is terrible. You're a terrible judge
No,
of
no,
talent.
no. I think everybody knows who Oklahoma City's best player is, except for the organization.
That's what I just said.
Hold on. I'm saying that, but I don't agree with that. That's the problem.
How do you not agree with that when you're looking at the amount of minutes?
I don't agree with that because I can't believe in my mind, and I've told you this many times, I think, I can't believe in my mind that Sam Presti and Mark Dagnall, as much as they know more about basketball than I do, and I see it, and everybody else sees it, surely they don't think that.
I'm telling you, somebody told me from a guy from one of their staff told them that they think J-Dub is their best player.
I know, man. I know what you're saying. I can't believe it, man. I'm sorry.
He has more upside. He has more upside than SGA.
That's wrong. We both know that's wrong.
They think that. Now, they see him every day, and I'm laughing because I'm like, you can see him every day all you want to. If that's what you really believe, you're high.
But it's not. It's not.
Because we're not 32-14 because of Coach Dagnall. Okay?
No,
we're not 32-14 because of him. No way. No way.
No, I agree, but I mean, to me, he's not stupid, and neither is Presti. Presti's brilliant. So surely, I mean, again, I just can't believe that they don't think that.
Well, the whole thing is that going back to the two max contract deals. Anybody has more than two struggling.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Anybody who has more than two, which is only one team, and that is the Phoenix Suns.
Yes, but Phoenix is. Hold on. Does I guess the Clippers don't.
Nope.
Harden.
Nope.
No,
they don't.
But they have Kawhi and Paul George, both max guys.
Nope. I think if it is Kawhi has just got his new contract, which the Clippers have given him $300 million. Well, actually, it's less than that. It's 150 because he lives in LA. So they take 50%.
That's just crazy.
But yeah, it's insane, bro. It is absolutely insane what they do. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So to me, I believe that if you got to keep two of the three, I think the Thunder plan on keeping J-Dub and Chet. And I think they're going to get rid of trade SGA to get more picks. And like I've said, the narrative will be that he didn't want to play with these guys. He wanted to play. He wanted to be. They're in rebuilding. And the whole thing is that he is. When you look at him, somebody said this to me the other day. They go, he doesn't look happy. I go, he's not happy. He's not. You can tell. His body language tells you everything you need to know. The whole thing is when you're the best player on the team and you know that the coach is trying to promote someone other than you, which happened to me, you're just like, what the hell? And you're just like, F it. I'm just going to go do what I'm going to do, and that's it. The hell with them. What they going to do, pull me? Okay? And that's what I did. I said, screw it. I led the Big Eight in scoring until I got hurt. I said, screw it. What you're going to do, pull me out the game? Put it like this. I missed practice, Nathan, because I was sick. I come back from practice. I'm on the B team. Missed 2 days of practice because I was sick. In the infirmary. I come back, I'm on the B team. I went to put my jersey on. The coach goes, well, blah, blah, blah has been printed really well, so you're gonna have to you have to gain your starting spot back. I'm like, I'm what? I'm leading this conference in scoring, and I'm not starting? Wait, what? Yeah. So I understand what he's going through. And I just said, the hell with y'all, I'm going to do what the hell I'm going to do. And so I went out and busted old boy's butt, and I was back starting the very next day. So I think SJ is doing the same thing. I think he's just going through the books, and he's gonna win and make himself look good. He's going to win and get all NBA. That's what he's doing. Go ahead.
I'm gonna go out on a limb, and I'm
shocker.
That's not all. Yeah, shocker. Right? I'm going to disagree with you.
Shocker.
And I feel like the team's going to overcome because I see J-Dub moving in the right direction. We talked about it.
Yes, I agree.
And I feel like, and I feel like Presti, when it comes down to when the chips are, when you got to make that decision, I don't know if it's going to be, hey, Dagnall, either get on board or get out. I don't think it'll come to that.
Like I said
and
on after,
I'm gonna
like
go
I
ahead and
said,
say,
like I told you on After the Storm the other day, if it comes down between SGA and the coach, they're gonna pick the coach.
yeah, I'm going to disagree with you.
I understand. You did on After the Storm the other night after the game. I agree. I'm just telling you.
Because I know he's smart enough to know that those guys don't come along every
Listen,
they're
okay,
not, there's
listen,
teams that have
okay.
never had those
Stop. That point is out the window. What you just said is irrelevant.
Yes,
What you just said, and this is why. Because if that was the case, he would not be playing the same amount of minutes as somebody who's not all NBA. So what you just said, that's that has no merit whatsoever.
Here's the thing.
Zero merit.
But we've said it. We've said it all season long. The organization is not ready to win.
Agreed. So what you just said doesn't have any weight.
That's the reason. Hold on. But is that the reason they're not just playing in 40 minutes a night because they don't want to wear him out? They're trying to bring along these other guys because we've said many times
okay,
the organization is still in developmental mode.
Nathan, you're playing him the same amount of minutes as a guy who's not an NBA All-Star, not even on the votes, or nothing. Same amount of minutes. 1 minute or 2 minutes different. They play the same amount of minutes. And this is the thing. In the second quarter of yesterday, instead of you putting your best player in the game to stop the bleeding to get us back on track, you added other guys in there. And by doing that, you got them on a roll and it was over. That's what happened. Okay?
But in your opinion, is that a developmental move?
Because I think they're deep down, they're going to trade. They don't want to pay him the money, the $400 million.
I disagree.
I understand you disagree, but I have proof on what they're doing. You have nothing but your feeling.
Well, and here's what I'm trying to say. Like, to me, they're not playing SGA all those minutes because they're still developing people in their mind.
Because they're not ready to win and they don't want to pay him the money. Because they're doing it that way. If you're trying to win, just like go ahead.
They're going to pay him the money. But
They're not.
Ready to win yet.
They're not going to pay him the money.
They're not.
No, they're going to trade him.
They're going to pay him. No, they're not.
Okay,
they're going to pay him. I'm telling
we'll see. Listen. This is one instance.
I got one other thing to add on to that.
Okay.
And then to drive you even further crazy, what they're going to do this year, just mark it down on January 29th that I said this. They're going to drive you even more crazy by taking 2 or 3 of their draft picks in the upcoming draft, and they're going to trade up to get Cody Williams, J-Dub's brother. What do you think about that?
Okay, did you wish Randy Wright a happy birthday, the commander?
You know what? I didn't. I was going to, but I forgot.
Today's his birthday.
Hey.
I wished him happy birthday.
Yeah, I was going to. There he is, Drew.
Drew, did you wish him happy birthday?
Man, I did. First thing this morning.
Okay,
I know what to do.
Okay, your boy didn't wish him happy birthday. What the hell is up with that? How is that? You work at the bank. Hey, Drew, right around the corner.
He's been so busy today that he hadn't had time.
That's not what he said, though.
I'm busy making him money.
Okay,
so,
well, he ain't. None of your family's mad about that. So, Drew, what is your take on what we've been talking about the SGA thing and J-Dub?
Well, first of all, it's good to hear you guys' voice again. Be back on the show.
Yeah, dude, I've been struggling, man. It's been 2 weeks.
I know. You feeling any better?
Yeah. Well, today I'm still kind of hurting because I worked for 11 hours Saturday, and then I got up yesterday thinking, okay, let me get up so maybe work some of the soreness out, and I got out of bed long enough to get on the air to do this, and then I'm gonna go back to bed, and so I can do the show tonight. Yeah, but I don't get to.
The game tonight?
Oh, right now the answer is no.
Yeah.
Give me a couple of hours when I got that lower tab's got the last one. I'm waiting for it to kick in. I'm still kind of moving. That's why I'm keep moving a little bit right now, and the struggle is real. But I feel better.
Yeah, I've been listening to you guys, and I tell you what, I'm with you that I don't think they are going to pay that, but I'm with Nathan too. And you sure hope that they do.
Yeah.
Because if they don't, that's just going to bring on a whole bunch of other problems that I don't think they want to get into.
Right.
They'll pay him.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. And I just think it's this KD, it's the same KD Russell Westbrook deal. We're running the same thing. And I just
But
hope
I
that
would
I'm
understand if they were in the market for an all-star, right? If they weren't going to pay him because they were going to bring in another all-star, right? Then maybe you could run it by him to try to get him some help to win a ring. But boy, if you're just not paying him just because you're not ready to win, that sure doesn't bode well for the program.
no, it doesn't. No, but that's the thing though. When you listen to when you listen to the Bolly's broadcast, which I don't listen to it anymore. I listen to the Matt Pinto. I like him way better. He doesn't have to. I guess he's not on the same.
And that's really changed them because I couldn't stand that Pinto. Those guys are worse than him.
Yeah. Well, I like the reason why I like Matt Pinto. He at least giving you the rundown and stuff. He's not sitting there going, "Oh, what a great move by J-Dub, dude. That was just a fadeaway. What the hell you talking about? Oh, that's just a jump. Oh, great. I'm like, dude, that's just a jump hook. What the hell you talking about?" And it's what's bad is Drew. Right, and it's my bad. What's crazy is my kids are like, Coach, what is the deal? That was just. I said, I understand that, but they're trying to, juice up what they're doing. They're like, well, we do that. You're teaching us that. I go, I understand that, but Oklahoma City fans, Oklahoma sports fans aren't basketball knowledgeable. They're football knowledgeable. They're becoming more and more knowledgeable about basketball, but they're mainly Oklahoma's a football state, not a basketball state.
Opinionated too because the Thunder have a good squad. So
Yep.
You get a lot more opinions when you're good.
Yep. Well, the whole thing is you got eyes coming on your face now, and that's the thing now is that
100%.
they're getting more and more looks. But anyway, we're looking at the standings right now. Let's pull up the standings so we can kind of see where we are. Because man, I looked at them just like, boy, the Clippers, Drew, man.
They're still the Clippers, man.
I agree.
Don't fall into the trap.
Oh, I'm not. It's the regular season, Drew. It's the regular season.
They are still the Clippers.
Oh man, here we go. We got the Thunder 32-14, the T-Wolves 32-14, Clippers 30-14. So they are 25-5 in their last 30 games.
Yeah. They won 13 out of their last 14?
Yep, they've won 5 in a row. They went and just spanked the Celtics. I mean, just in Boston, just spanked them.
That was impressive.
Yep. So the Thunder 32-14, Wolves 32-14, Clippers 30-14, Nuggets 32-15, the Kings 26-18, the Suns 26-20. The Suns are the team that scare me because they're coming, and then everybody else is kind of the Lakers. Now, when you look at the seeds and the way that they are now, the Thunder would have to play
the Lakers.
Yeah, because I think the Mavs, I don't count them as the 8th seed.
No.
I don't count them as 8th seed, and that would be bad for them. But the question is, would you rather play the Pelicans or the Lakers? I'd rather play the Pelicans. Who would you rather play?
100%.
What about you, Nathan?
Oh, not even close. Not even close, man.
Then
not even close.
The Clippers, I think, would have to play the Suns. Now, I'd love to see that.
Another
Be a great series.
I mean, what is the Suns never lost in the first round? Ever.
Talking about the Clippers?
I mean, you don't want to see them in the first round.
No, the Suns or the Clippers?
Either one.
I'm saying with the Lakers, LeBron's never been beat in the first round.
Yeah.
If you're the Thunder, you want to avoid that.
Yeah, I agree. You don't want to have anything to do with them. We don't match up well.
I tell you what, in the playoffs, I'd almost rather play the Clippers than the Suns.
Yes. The Clippers are the Clippers, and Kawhi is Kawhi, and play.
Olis?
I said the Clippers are.
Hey, I'm supposed to tell you, Olis can take you one-on-one.
That's what. Yeah, I just saw that nonsense that he just sent me. Hey, tell him before he was a pastor, he might have been able to do that, but he's soft now. He's about God. He's too busy trying. He'd have to pray. Yes. Or in my current condition, okay. Yeah, tell him yes. In my current condition, that is correct. He could beat me. Yes. But we'll see. Hey, is Randy still in your office?
Oh, he just walked out.
Okay, because I was going to say that Olis must be. Is Olis in town or what?
I don't know. He said that Olis was still pretty bad though. So.
Yeah, Olis he's a big dude. He was a big dude. So anyway, let's go. I'll sit there and I'm looking at this and I'm just going. The West is just crazy, in what's going on with them today. Now tonight you got the T-Wolves at home, or excuse me, the T-Wolves coming to town. They're both 32-14. The Thunder are -2.5 point favorites. 24.5 is the over. What is your thought process? I know we've already done I've got your deal. We'll do that, Drew, after the break.
Well, it's a bad spot for the Thunder coming off a back-to-back. I would be in Detroit yesterday flying and have to play the T-Woods, who took an L the last time they were here. So I think you're going to get the T-Woods' best effort, see if the Thunder can rebound. I mean, they need to play a lot better than they did yesterday. If they don't, they'll get blown out again.
Yeah, I just think that if he continues with his if he continues with his style of play, his rotation is going to play J Dub.
Well, and I mean, if you give up 21 rebounds to Duran, I mean, you got Big Cat coming in. They better get it together quickly. That's a bad spot for OKC with playing a back-to-back.
Well, and the fact that we beat them twice the last 2 times.
Yeah, I agree.
So it's gonna be ugly. So here are our next 6 games.
I like the over in that game though. The 224 is not going to be enough. That game's going over.
Yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna get your picks here in just a second. Okay, the Thunder won their first 5 games in our 10. Now they've lost the 1 game that we didn't think that they needed to lose. We had counted the W. So these next 4 games, Drew, T-Wolves tonight, the Nuggets on Wednesday, both at home. Thought process on.
The Nuggets are playing so good right now
Yep.
too. They're really coming around.
And then we have the Hornets at home, the Raptors at home. What's your prognosis on the next 4 games?
I think they go 2-2. And they may beat the Nuggets and then drop when they shouldn't, the Raptors.
Yeah, the Raptors or the Hornets.
I think they'll go 2-2. Yeah,
because remember the Hornets beat the Wolves in Minnesota. So
Hornets got a young, athletic team too. They get up and down the floor.
Yep, they do. What about you, Nathan? What's your process?
I'm going 3-1. We're going to split Denver and Minnesota. I think we beat Minnesota, lose to Denver, and then we win the other 2. And then as of February 4th, your man Mark Daignault will be the All-Star coach.
Drew, are you going to help me out with that nonsense or what?
Boy, it'd be a travesty.
3 wins away.
The All-Star coach.
3 wins away, and it's happening. I'm telling
He doesn't know how to. He doesn't know how to coach superstars. How is he going to coach a group of them?
I didn't say he did, but as per the rules, he would be the All-Star
coach. Not much coaching in the All-Star game.
Yeah, I agree, but his role, dude, he would get exposed so bad. He'd get exposed so bad it wouldn't.
I didn't say he'd do a good job. I just said, hey, and you know what? Honestly, maybe Oklahoma City fans want that.
If OKC end up with the same record, who's the number 1 seed?
OKC.
Whoever has the title.
Oh, right now there's 2. Right.
Denver twice, haven't they?
Well, we beat Denver. No, we beat the T-Wolves twice, and they beaten us once. So it would be 2-2.
We beat Denver twice too. So
I know,
2-1.
but it's 2. What I'm talking about is us and the T-Wolves are 2-1 right now. If they beat us, it's 2-2. Then it's about who beat who after that.
Right?
Yes.
Yep. Okay. Yes.
Yep. So if it's 2-2,
just by watching just the way Oklahoma City's played this year, they played down to their competition. That's what I'm saying. That Charlotte or that Toronto game could be one they drop.
Yep.
They haven't played well against teams with losing records for whatever reason.
Well, lately, in the beginning, we were.
Yeah, lately, within the last month.
Yeah. What happened is his rotations and him playing guys like Jang and Lindy Waters should never come on the floor under any circumstances. And I know the commander is going to be mad at me, but I'm sorry. You played them against the Lakers and the Clippers. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Anthony Davis just lit Jang up like, I was like, what in the hell?
I think every one of us in the first quarter were like, what is Jang doing in the game?
What is he doing in the game? But Drew, what I'm saying is, and I told this to Nathan. Now that the Thunder are being, they're being watched now.
Sure.
And like the other night, when we were watching ESPN, because if you're watching Ballot, you're never going to know this. But they asked Daignault, how did SGA feel about you not running any plays for him at the end of the game? And he said, oh, he's perfectly okay with that. No, he's not. No, he's not. No, he's not. What?
You know, Matt, do you think that maybe the reason why they're playing Williams more than SGA, do you think that maybe they're trying to save him a little bit for the playoffs?
Nope.
Because they know how much they're going to have to rely
Nope.
on?
Nope.
in too. But
Like I said, a friend of mine told me that he talked to a guy on the coaching staff, and the guy told him that they think J-Dub has more potential and is going to be as good, if not better, than SGA.
He's got to have to play 40 minutes a game in the playoffs. He's going to have to.
He's got to.
Playoffs are a different animal.
Right. My thing is this. SGA, he's going to play his first and third quarter. That's 24 minutes. Okay? Yep. We agree on that, right? Okay. Yep. Then he's got to be in the minimum of 6 minutes in the second quarter. And then depending on what the minimum of 6 minutes, maybe even the 8 minutes of the fourth quarter in the playoffs. So he's got to average 40 minutes a game, 39 to 41 minutes a game, period, if you're going to win.
Yep.
And I told somebody the other day, SGA, as long as Dagnall is the coach, is never going to get a chance to go off, because remember when he had, what did he have? He had, what was it, 25 at halftime or whatever? Or at the end of was 31 at the end of the first quarter or third quarter, whatever, and barely played. Had 16 at the end of the first quarter. And then,
in the playoffs, the game slows down.
Yep. Less possessions.
Offense, get more physical.
Less possessions.
Yep.
And that's what I was telling Nathan. And I told Nathan it's true. You can't give away possessions by sitting SGA for 2 minutes. That's 3 to 4 possessions. That's 6 possessions. You're giving 6 to 7 possessions. You're giving away. You can't do it.
Stars in the game. Our star needs to be in the game.
Yep. Period. But this so funny is, but he doesn't do that. Now, anytime we put SGA in the game.
Warriors game the other night. Every time Curry went out, LeBron went out.
Yep.
Every time LeBron went out, Curry went out.
Yep. I mean, but the Thunder don't do that. He don't care what the other team is doing. He is stuck in his rotation. And anytime we put SGA in, boom, here comes their group. Here comes their group. They're like, yeah, no.
He's going to get exposed as a coach.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying is the more we win, the Thunder, just like last year, I think you and I, Drew, we even talked about it. I called the Thunder out last year and said, hey, look, you're trying to lose on purpose, blah, 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 blah. Yep, and everybody was like, and then all of a sudden, we lost to I forget, was it the Pacers or whoever we lost to when SGA didn't play? And then the coach had to admit, oh, we don't care what other people, we have a plan and this is what we're going to do and this is what we believe. I'm like, oh, so what I've been saying for a month now, you just admit it.
Let me ask you this. I don't know if you guys, I missed the first part of the show. Did you guys talk a little bit about what you think the Thunder are going to try to do in the trade deadline?
No, we have not talked about that yet. No.
Okay.
No. Let's do that after the break. We're going to take.
Obviously, they need a center.
Yep.
They need somebody in the middle.
Yep. Hold on a second. We'll thank our sponsors, Collaborative Logic, for keeping us up and running and going. Appreciate everything that they do for us. If you have any needs for some computers, software, or website design, they can do all of that for you. Collaborative Logic, hit my guy Russell Williford up. SRB and my guy Mark Long for any engineering, surveying, or planning. They love to be behind the scenes. If you have a complex that you're doing, a new building, they love to, survey it, lay everything out for you. Oak Road Trucking and our guy Jose, if you have needs for rock, dirt, or sand to be moved, he is the dude. Greg and Max Nafee at NAFCO, appreciate everything that they do for supporting the Matt Clark Basketball Academy and the MC Sports Network. DT Construction and Consulting, I got Drew Hinthorn. Hit my boy up if you have any needs for roofing or sort of construction, or if you're if you want to remodel your house or you're in the process of flipping, hey, hit our boy up. He'd love to give you a quote on that. 405-209-4051. That's DT Construction 2015 at Outlook. They're respectful, local, and loyal. And, of course, Y&B, family owned and operated since 1912.
The bank.
That makes things happen. Drew, he's not going to ever say anything anymore. So you might as well just finish it out. He's done.
The bank that makes things happen.
Thank you.
I don't know what y'all are talking about.
Thank you.
What y'all talking about again?
Equal housing lender and a member of the FDIC. Proud sponsor for us to go out and support women, minority, and black-owned businesses in the Oklahoma City area. And tomorrow we will be at our favorite location over at Georgia's Happy Hog. You can pre-qualify online at www.ynbok.com. That's www.ynbok.com. Or you can go into the location, see our boy Nathan over at the main bank at 401 Elm in downtown Yukon. YNB East, which is off the Parkway in 66. YNB Mustang, 218 North Mustang Road. YNB Parkway, which is Garth Brooks, and I-40 just south of I-40. Right in front of the hospital. And then, of course, YNB Peoples, located in Bethany, on 23rd between Rockwell and MacArthur. And then, of course, our latest sponsor, Shelter Insurance, the Mark Pemberton Agency, located at 4609 Southeast 29th in Del City, Oklahoma, 405-670-2424. Monday through Thursday, they're open 9 to 5, Friday 9 to 1, closed Saturdays and Sundays, probably serving the Middale area since 1982. So, okay, Drew, go ahead with your comment about your statement about the trade.
Well, I don't think there's any doubt they got to go get some size, and maybe not a starter size, but they got to get bench size, somebody that can clog the lane, get some rebounds. I mean, they don't have to average any points, just get a rebound, block out, give me some defensive presence in the paint. Because they got exposed yesterday afternoon. If they didn't see that, I hope they did.
Well, the whole thing is we've been out rebounded, and I've got to update our stats. I don't know if these stats. I haven't updated them since I've been kind of out of it. I need to update the team stats, but in defensive reboundings, we're 20, and I've given up offensive rebounds. We're 29th. 29th. There's only 30 teams.
That's not going to win you a championship.
It's only 30 teams. We're 30th in offensive rebounding for us, and we're 29th in our opponents. So we're basically last in offense.
31st.
Yes, so you might as well be 31st. You're last in getting offensive rebounds, and you're next to last in giving up offensive rebounds. And then, of course, defensive rebounds, we're 16th and 14th. So, I mean, and then the second quarter scoring, we're ranked 8th in our opponent's scoring in the second quarter, which killed us once again. We lost the game in the second quarter.
Yep.
When we lose games. So, but anyway, what's your trade process, Drew?
Man, I don't know. I know you guys were talking about Giddey earlier. I think he'd be on the block for me. I think that you could get a lot for him. You got plenty of picks, so I think I would package him maybe along with Poku and Berchands and make a little cap space.
Well, my thing is this, like I told him, and Nathan and I had this discussion, Drew. If you trade Josh, that means SJ's got to throw the ball in.
Yep.
Do you want your best player throwing the ball in? I think David Black. Didn't David Black get fired because he made LeBron try to get LeBron to throw the ball in? Didn't he get fired after that?
Yeah, I mean that's true, but I don't know, man. I just think right now you could sell high with him and clear some space. I mean, I think you could get somebody who could do his job just as well in the draft or via trade.
Man, I don't know, man. He's great in inbound passing, man.
You guys are talking $25 million a year for him. That just seems high.
Well, it's high, but that's today's NBA.
That's about where it's at, though, Drew. He's gonna be 20 to 25 million.
So
I don't know. I think I'd go elsewhere.
Go ahead, Nathan.
I think me and Matt have talked about this at nauseum. I mean, to our disappointment, I don't think they're going to do probably barely anything, to be honest with you.
No.
They might do something like they did last year. They're going to get rid of Poku. They're going to get rid of so they don't have to extend him. They're going to probably trade off Bertans, and they'll probably get a couple second-round picks and maybe a salary dump somewhere. It's they don't. To me, and I think this is the way the organization is thinking too. They don't want to do anything right now because they want to see what they have in a playoff series.
Right. I said that. Yeah.
And to me, that's a smart way to do it.
Yeah.
Because you go through a playoff series and you figure out what you need and then you address it in the offseason.
Right. Which was what my problem was last year. Last year was your perfect opportunity to go through the playoffs and get you some experience. Okay? Last year was the perfect opportunity to do that. You didn't do it.
Even if it was just in a play-in and get beat 2 games.
Well, we got in the play-in, and we beat. We lost. Who did we lose to? Minnesota. We beat
Minnesota,
the Pelicans.
We beat New Orleans.
I lost to Minnesota. So I'm thinking that, and remember we were one game away from being the 8th seed or getting the 8th pick to get Wembanyama.
Well, the problem with last year is they didn't have Chet, so they needed to see what the team was going to look like.
No, last year they wanted to get in. Last year they were trying to get in. No, last year they were trying to get into the lottery. Okay. And I called that out, and then Dagnall had to admit it after they got choked and he got abused by the Oklahoma City media, and he folded like an old chair because he finally got questions heated on him. Yep, just like the Clippers. It's true. It's just what they do. He got lit up by the media, and he had never been lit up like that. And, he got exposed. And it's just like now, ever since the past summer, when he said what he said about SGA, I said, this dude ain't the dude. The Thunder aren't trying to keep SGA. And I said that right after when the World Games was going on. And exactly what I've been saying has been played all the way through. And after watching him in the preseason, that's why I went from giving the Thunder 56 to 57 wins to 54. That's why I did what I did. I don't trust the dude. I think the Thunder.
I don't trust the dude either, but so you're saying they don't want to pay him $400 million? Is that what you're saying?
I'm saying that they want to give J-Dub, because if you'll notice, that's why I don't like listening to Michael Cage. Oh, look at the connection between J-Dub and Chet. Boy, they're forming this great relationship. No, they ain't. No, they're not. You see what I'm saying? The way that if you listen to the broadcast is telling you exactly what Sam Presti feels and what he wants. And the thing is about Matt Penn.
But you're saying they're not going. They don't want to pay.
They don't want to pay us, Jay. They want.
That broadcast is for sure an extension of Sam Presti.
That's correct, 100%. And I'm telling you, everything they talk about is J-Dub.
When it's on ESPN or TNT.
Yep.
They don't give him that love.
They don't give him that love. No, because they're trying to call the game about what it is. And it's just like that stat that they gave about SGA as scoring. He accounted for 20 of the 30 points that the Thunder had in the quarter. Bally's would never do that. They would never do that. And ever since Chet has started changing over to SGA, Chet doesn't get the promotion that he was getting prior to that point. They promote one person, and that's J-Dub. And you have a chance to have an MVP and a Rookie of the Year the first time since 1957 that you can have the MVP and a Rookie of the Year on the same team. And they don't, and they promote a guy who he's not in line for anything. And they don't promote that. Why is that?
Hey, speaking of that, did you watch the video I sent you the other day that Bobby Marks put out?
No. I don't listen. Okay. I don't listen to people, dude. I don't pay attention. I don't even know who Bobby Marks is.
He's ESPN, man.
I don't know who Bobby Marks is. I don't listen. I have no idea who that dude is. No.
You probably don't, because he's a payroll. He's a GM guy. So he said in that quote, verbatim, but not exactly. Nobody has an argument. Let's see. Nobody has a better argument than Jalen Williams to be on the All-Star ballot.
I'd agree.
I'm just saying.
Okay. Anyway, that's what. Now you give me another reason why. Don't ever send me anything from him again. Okay. So now, yeah, he's an idiot. He's not an idiot. He's an idiot. I just said he was an idiot. You're an idiot if you say that. I can think of several. I think of several guys who I can think of.
All-star level. You don't think he's playing at an all-star level?
No.
I think he's playing.
Okay, hold on. Who are you going to take off in the West?
Not every night. I agree with you. He's a little inconsistent.
But Drew, okay, I have a question. Who are you going to take off in the West to put him on? Nobody. So no, that's a BS argument. I don't want to hear that. That's nonsense. There's nobody that I'm going to take off the West to put J-Dub on. Nobody.
Matt, I think don't take this the wrong way.
Would you put him on there?
The what?
If there were 5 extra spots, would he be on there?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
But still, that means he's top 30 in the league, right? I mean, that's pretty good.
Hey, I don't know, man. I'm. You know what I'll do, Nathan? I will go through and do my top 30, and I'll see if he's on there.
Okay. I mean, I think we've gone.
Because my answer is no.
Group.
My answer is no in the top 30.
I don't disagree with you. Well, you telling the top 30? No.
No, I don't. I don't know about that, bro.
The problem,
that's what I'm saying. I have to look at it, Drew. That's what I'm saying. I have to really look at it to tell you that. But right off the top of my head, I'm saying no.
With voters and all-star teams this year, well, in any sport,
Okay, first of all,
is they
I
base
don't.
it
If
off
you
of-
if you didn't play, I don't listen to anything you say. Okay, I don't want to hear anything you say. If you didn't play, I don't want to hear anything you say. Stop it. You have no. I'm not, and I like you, Nathan. But what I'm trying to say is, somebody who didn't play can't give me somebody who did play. You can't give me something I don't know. What the hell are you talking about? You giving me your insight on what you see. What you see and what I see are not the same thing.
No, I don't disagree with any
Okay,
of that.
so I don't. That's why I
just
said
feel
put it like
like-
this. For example, Jokic's first MVP should have went to Giannis for his third in a row. His second MVP should have went to Joel Embiid. Last year's MVP should have went to Jokic, not Embiid. Okay, but because of the writers, that's what they do. Just like Steve Nash. When it's Steve Nash who took Kobe's deal, no way in hell, no way in hell was he the MVP.
Nope.
Okay, so the writers, you need to get. I'm done with the writers. Okay, for example, on top of that, how the hell are you gonna be the one guy that doesn't put Derek Jeter in the Hall of Fame? What are you talking about? You have zero argument for him not being a first ballot off. You have zero argument, zero, other than you're a biased jerk. You're a punk. You should not have a right. That's my point, Nathan, to people who didn't play. Nothing against you, and you have
But,
changed my mind on some deals.
But there's
You have changed my mind on
there's
a couple things, so I will say that.
99.8 or 5% of the guys that did vote for him, though. You know, I mean, the problem is we don't talk about the whole. We just talk about the ones that are on the side that we don't agree with. That's kind of my issue because, like, if you're talking about the All-Star team for any sport, the problem I think is they base it off reputation and history.
Okay.
And it shouldn't be based off. It's based off the play of the year. That 1 year, that's it.
Okay, let's say
Nothing-
this. Let's say
nothing-
this. Drew, should LeBron or AD been on the starting team?
AD.
Me too. Okay. Even though I picked LeBron at first, at the end,
Playing better than LeBron. He's been carrying the Lakers.
been carrying the Lakers. Okay. Second thing is, okay, Nathan, the public.
And he's been healthy for once in his career.
Yes, the public picked SGA third in voting. The players and the writers picked SGA number one over everybody.
That's the writers. But you just said the writers.
I
they did the
understand
right
that,
thing.
but the players is what mattered.
Yeah.
They all picked SGA, 100%.
so
Because
did the writers.
I understand that, but the writers are idiots for the most part because they're biased. Like my thing is this, like for example, this is my thing. My thing is this. This is my thing with writers. You should I am not a what's our boy's name? Play for the Cowboys, Drew, and the Eagles. The idiot, not the idiot, but he's what's his name? The wide receiver for the Cowboys that got in the Hall of Fame to play for the Eagles too, huh?
Keyshawn.
No. Played for
Terrell
Terrell Owens. There's no way in hell he's not a first team ballot Hall of Famer. I don't like the guy.
Yeah.
Didn't like the guy. Okay. But you as a writer, because you didn't like him, you're like, well, screw that. I'm not going to make him a first ballot Hall of Famer. That's rude. That's you shouldn't. That has zero to do. How you feel about him is zero to do with what the guy did on the field. Zero. And if you can't separate your personal from what you're supposed to be doing, then you shouldn't have the job. There's guys like I don't like Russell Westbrook at all. But is he a first ballot Hall of Famer? Yes, he is. Do I like him? No, I don't. Do I think he's a jerk? Yes, I do. But for me personally, that's my opinion of him, and that's between me and him. But I'm not going to take away what he did on the field, on the court. And writers do that. They use their personal.
85% of the vote voted for him, though, that were writers.
But my point is, the point is that there should not have been one writer who didn't. But they think, oh well, this is how I feel. That's bull.
Players that voted for themselves, though. I mean,
this is my simple thing. You can't vote for yourself.
Explain to me how everybody on the Thunder roster got an All-Star vote then. Because that's players. So
now I understand, Nathan, but what I'm saying to you is this is my point. As a player, and Drew can testify this too, you know it's somebody better than you. Okay?
Yeah, I
In
agree, but then, I
basketball,
mean,
you know if somebody's busting you up. Am I wrong, Drew?
What was that? I missed what you
I
said.
said the one thing about basketball, you know if somebody's better than you.
Oh yeah, 100%.
You can run your mouth, you can not like them
hey,
all you want
Yeah,
to, but you know if they're better than you, dog. You
yeah,
know.
you can get
you're
exposed
right.
real quick in basketball. You can get exposed real quick in basketball.
There ain't no
Hey,
hiding. Okay, and that's what I'm
you're
saying, Nathan.
right, but that
As a
doesn't take away
player,
the fact that there's still personal biases.
no, but what I'm
Because
saying as a
you can't
player,
tell me that Chet's going to vote for Wembanyama as Rookie of the Year. He's not going to because he hates the guy.
no, I understand that, but what I'm saying is, if it comes down to it, you can't vote for yourself. So who is he going to vote for? Integrity is going to if I don't like somebody, I'm still going to vote. Like I don't like Russell. Well, am I going to say he's a Hall of Famer? Yes. Is he first ballot? Yes. I don't like him,
Well, yeah,
but I'm
that's,
gonna give
that's
him his
you.
props.
I guarantee there's players that aren't going to do that, though. I mean, they're
But
just
for the
like
most
everybody
part,
else.
you as a player, most of us have integrity. As a player, you know if somebody busts your ass, you don't like them, but they bust your
But
ass.
not all.
For the most part, it's true. Am I wrong, Drew?
Just like the
Oh,
writer.
you're not wrong at all.
It's just,
Listen, Nathan. I'm just telling you. Somebody busted my ass. I don't like him, but okay, he busted my ass.
Tip your cap. Tip your cap.
Yep. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give him his flowers.
I don't
I'm gonna give
disagree
him
with
his
you, but there is
flowers.
a portion of players that aren't going to do that.
But for
Just
the
like
most
there is
part,
a
listen,
portion of writers that aren't
Chet
gonna do that.
Chet doesn't like Wembanyama, but he's not gonna vote for somebody who doesn't belong there.
No.
He ain't gonna do that. He has integrity, okay?
He just might not vote.
You gotta vote. He'll vote for Wembanyama. Like Wembanyama doesn't like Chet, but he respects him. Chet doesn't like Wembanyama, but he respects him. There's a difference. That's all I'm saying. And to me, writers, they use their privilege or whatever. Like for example,
Yeah, Ryder will hold a grudge.
we'll hold a grudge.
Just
We'll
sit
hold a
there.
grudge. And look, I'm gonna, you're a jerk. I'm not gonna get this to you because yeah, no, dude, I'm out. I'm out 100%. And that's all I'm saying, Nathan. I'm out on it. That's all I'm saying. I'm out on it. Hey, Drew, let's go ahead and do your picks. Okay, you have the Bucks tonight +4.
Yeah, I like the Bucks tonight in that spot. I just think 4 is way too many points. They're they like to see what Doc's going to do at head coach. I think he's going to make a difference on for sure.
Yep. Then of course the Lakers -1 coming off a big win against Golden State last night.
Yeah, Houston's kind of falling off the table. They're really not playing as well as they were at the first. I think everybody's kind of figured them out.
Yep. And then of course the Celtics.
It
Woo.
looks like everybody's playing for the Lakers.
Okay, you say that again. You broke up. Say that again. Drew, say that again. We didn't understand a word you said.
Everybody's playing for the Lakers. Can you hear me?
Yeah, now we can. I'm talking about the Celtics.
So hold on a second. Let me get back to my pick here.
You had Celtics -8.
Celtics got the Pelicans have kind of fallen off the face of the earth. They with no Zion and the Celtics coming off a bad loss against the Clippers. I look for the Celtics to dominate tonight.
Yep, and then of course the T-Wolves. You're taking the T-Wolves +2.5.
Yeah. Again, we talked about this earlier. Seeing on a back-to-back, playing a team that they beat 2 times in a row. I don't like the spot. I think the numbers short for a reason. I think the T-Wolves did it, and then OKC bounced back, and they have a hell of a game against Denver on Wednesday night on national television.
Yeah, what is your thought on that, Nathan?
I don't know, man.
Oh, my
I think
God,
I'll probably go
dude.
with Drew, but I just.
Hey, Drew, what is wrong with him, man? He is so sensitive with stuff, man. What is up with him, man?
No, I don't agree, but
To be honest, I probably would have taken the T-Wolves even if Oklahoma City would have won yesterday. It's just a bad spot to play a physical team like Minnesota.
yeah, I know, but I think.
Times in a row.
I mean, honestly, I think they're going to get. I think they're going to win. I'm going to take them because
I like their chances against Minnesota better than against Denver better than I do Minnesota in this spot.
I think the Minnesota win because I'm going to go ahead and say that they're pissed off about yesterday and they're going to come back and play good today. And they're coming home, and I don't know. I
don't know. Okay, here's a question for both of y'all. Who had the worst loss?
Oh, Oklahoma City by far.
The Clippers lost the Wolves lost at home against the Charlotte Hornets.
Yeah, but the Charlotte Hornets aren't the worst team in the league, dude. Yeah, they didn't even play. They're 5-40, and they didn't even play Cade. So they were horrible. That's a horrible loss, man.
Yeah.
I mean, I think they're going to get mad. I'm gonna go ahead and call it. I think Dort's going to hit about 4 threes tonight. And
what is he? What is he? What is he? 2 of his last 23?
Something like that. Something. He's awful, but he's still over 40% or just right at it.
Yep. Okay, then okay, Drew. Then you're
going to come out. He's going to dominate. Not dominate. Let me rephrase that. He's going to come out and play hard like he did against Valanciunas against Gobert.
Okay, Drew. Texas. You're taking the Longhorns tonight. Big Monday.
And I tell you what, Texas is so up and down. They're a weird team to figure out this year. They go in and beat OU by 20, and then lay an egg on the road at Kansas State. Now they get the number 2 team or number 4 team in the country, depending on which poll you're looking at. And that place should be rocking tonight with Houston coming in there.
Yep.
Should be a great game.
And then, of course, yesterday, great game of football. I don't know, Nathan, if you watched the football game. I know, Drew, you did.
I did.
I kept up with
fired today. Lions head coach should be fired today on principle alone.
No.
The field goal.
But that's what got him there, man.
6 points on the last drive.
Yeah, I agree.
Everybody
That puts it's a 3.
They love that coach.
No, they love him, but
He cost him a Super Bowl.
my deal is this: you go up 3 scores that
He wouldn't
late.
even have been there if it wasn't for the way he coached.
No, I understand that, but but this is the you don't change. But if I'm saying in that situation, it's kind of like him going. It's just like him going for it against Dallas on your 7-yard line. Dude, kick your extra point. What are you doing?
Yeah. I mean, I understand going from the 1.5-yard line, but when you're on the 7, come on, dude.
Yeah, 100%. So
to
that's
me, it's like you can't. I don't know, man. You can't change who you are. I mean, I know that.
Well, that's the thing. I get it being a riverboat gambler, but you got six points on the board against the 49ers in the NFC Championship game. I mean, that last drive could have been to win it.
Yep. Well, it's like this. This is what I said. When I looked at the game, it was just like the week last week when the Ravens should have gotten beat by the Texans. I was like, if the Chiefs have a lead against you, like the Texans did, you're not beating the Chiefs. And if the Brock Purdy does what he does against the Chiefs, they're not going to win. Because the guy is not going to drop a touchdown pass or an interception off the top of his helmet to go to get a touchdown. That's an interception.
Yeah.
Then Brock Purdy trying to throw across his body, no, that's not happening. So if they do what they do against the Chiefs, they're not going to beat the Chiefs. It's not happening. It's not happening. So
Chiefs are winning, man. Chiefs are winning.
And my deal is this, okay? In the AFC game, dude, Mahomes was the first time I've ever seen him, Drew. I don't know if I've ever remembered this. You too, Nathan. Have y'all ever seen him as a game manager? I've never seen him manage a game like he did the second half.
No.
I've never seen that before.
Yeah.
He literally goes, we're going to make first downs.
They caused some breaks in the second half. They could have very easily lost that game.
But what I'm saying is, it's just like at the end of the game when he took that sack, and even Andy Reid commented on it. He took a sack instead of trying to throw the ball away.
Yeah.
By taking the sack, the clock ran off extra seconds. All of that.
To me, that makes it even more.
Let me ask you this. Let's go back to the Lions for a second.
Okay.
Can you imagine if Mike McCarthy would have gone for it on?
Oh, he would have got killed. He would have got killed.
Can you imagine?
But McCarthy. Yeah, but McCarthy's a horrible coach. McCarthy's a horrible coach, dude. So
I'm just trying to tell you. No, he's not. He's the Super Bowl champ. But he's won a Super Bowl.
Yeah, with Brett Favre, yeah.
36 and 15 over the last 3 years. I'm just telling you, if Mike McCarthy doesn't kick 2 field goals, he's fired today.
Yes, agreed. Well, if he didn't kick the second one, the first one I was okay with.
It would have been the lead story on every newscast for the next 2 weeks about Mike McCarthy.
Okay, I'm gonna say this: the first one I didn't have a problem with because you got to catch the ball. You got to catch the ball.
Yep.
So, but okay, but anyway, so Brock Purdy. Do you put him in a top 10 quarterback?
We're right around there. It'd be close.
No.
I think
To
he's
me,
more.
to me, this is going to kill you. You're going to yell at me for this. To me, you should, if you're going to do that, put other guys on the same team and see what they do. It's kind of like the argument we make about Patrick Mahomes and Baker Mayfield. I mean, if Patrick Mahomes is at OU, he wins 2 championships, guaranteed. So, to me, I think Baker Mayfield had a better season than he did. That's just my opinion.
Then Brock Purdy.
Yeah, but I don't know, man.
Yeah,
I go back and forth with Purdy. I mean, he's a Jekyll and Hyde quarterback. The first half, he was terrible yesterday. Second half, he played off his rock. But I don't know. I don't know that I would put him as a top 10 quarterback. I think it'd be close. I'd probably have him 12, 13, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Yeah, me too.
Matt, what do I say every time we talk about the Chiefs? I never bet against Patrick Mahomes. Never do.
Yeah, it's tough. I mean, I really thought I didn't think they were going to win yesterday. I thought that Lamar Jackson would play a lot better. I truly don't understand the game plan that they had. I mean, he normally is a scrambling quarterback, getting outside the pocket. Yesterday, I think he only scrambled for spotted guard 3 times.
Well, the Chiefs had a
How many
great.
run plays did they have in the first half?
On 4th and 1, when they got a 4th and 1, and you're the number 1 rushing team in the NFL, and you throw the ball, it's just little things like that. It's just I didn't understand the game plan. I think they got out-coached bad, which I didn't hate seeing a Harbaugh get out-coached.
So you didn't mind it, did you?
No, I didn't.
Well, you know what though? This is my thing with the Chiefs. Mahomes is ridiculous. He just is. I mean, he's just ridiculous.
He is that guy.
I mean, that pass that he made to. I mean, let's face it, Drew. I don't know if I trust Valdez Scantling, but he had to.
Yeah, that was a great catch. Great catch.
But you know what though? The way that instead of him overthrowing and make him go over the shoulder, he threw it short to make him turn and catch it to his face.
Yeah.
And it was a great catch, man. Great catch.
What'd you say, Drew? I didn't hear you. What?
Isn't it funny? Isn't it funny that at the beginning of the year we're saying they're not going to be in
Yeah,
but isn't it funny at the beginning of the year we're saying they're not going to make it because the receivers are dropping balls, and then what gets them to the Super Bowl is one of the receivers making a great catch?
yeah. The one who cost them the Philly game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he did. But you know, Mahomes is just he's just ridiculous, dude. He's just ridiculous. And then Travis Kelce, your boy, I thought he had took a step, but they gave him a week off, and it made all the difference in the world.
Yeah, he had a hell of a game yesterday, boy.
11 for 11. But you know what? You know, the fact that, you know, Andy Reid gave him a week off when he asked for it.
Yeah.
And then he came back and rewarded him.
For San Fran.
Yep. I wonder where'd he go.
Those 2 tight ends will have good games, both of them, I think.
Well, the Chiefs' defense, the question is, okay, guys, we're going to go after this. What do you do with Chris Jones?
Got to resign him, dude.
I think they're going to whatchamacallit, tag him and trade him.
Yep.
Because what he wants money-wise, he not going to get from the Chiefs.
Yeah. I tell you, and you can disagree if you want, but the Chiefs' defense has been lights out. They've
Unbelievable.
only given up over 24 points one time this whole year.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Never giving up 30 points.
Yeah. And I just, when I look at what the Chiefs are doing, you got to pay L'Jarius Sneed. You got to pay. I mean, they got to pay those guys in the back. They have one more year with this group. And my deal with Chris Jones is this. If you're going to fight over $5 million to be the highest paid, or $8 million at this point, versus what your legacy will be being with the Chiefs and going to win another Super Bowl.
Those guys just get greedy, man.
Yeah, I know.
They get to where they've won a couple championships, 2, 3 championships. They're trying to get their bag, you know.
Yeah, but Drew, but my deal is this. No, this is his last contract because he's 31, getting ready 31, 30, whatever, 31. So, I mean, I get that, buying, but I'm like, bro, if you stay in Kansas City and you take $10 million less or whatever it is, not to, because they were paying him right behind Aaron Donald. He wanted to make more money than Aaron Donald. You ain't Aaron Donald, okay?
Nope.
You ain't Aaron Donald. You a beast. You are the best defensive tackle in football right now, no doubt. But you're not Aaron Donald. And my deal is this. What you're going to make, like Tony Gonzalez, he left the Chiefs. He tries to come back to Kansas City. They're like, no, you left, bro. You know, you need to come back here and make money and do all that. And if he stays in Kansas City and continues to do what they do, the amount of money he's going to make, and remember, Drew, he's only going to be 32, 33.
Yeah.
You got the whole rest of your life. How much money are you going to make by staying in Kansas City?
Well, yeah, maybe. The thing is, he's not going to sign a 1-year deal.
No. He signed a 1-year deal this year.
Did he?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't think he'll do it again.
No, but what I'm saying is, the
This year,
Chiefs.
I think he had a little problem because he had the off-the-field issues, so he signed that. But
Well, what happened was the Chiefs offered him a 2-year deal, and he didn't want it.
mm-hmm.
And because of that one mistake, I think they would have got DeAndre Hopkins. I think they're playing, here we're going to sign Chris Jones, we're going to get DeAndre Hopkins, and we're going to be off and rolling.
Yeah.
And because Chris Jones didn't sign, DeAndre Hopkins had to sign with the Titans. But I believe he would have took less money to win a chip.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And if you got DeAndre Hopkins, and then you got Rashid Rice, and you got Travis,
Yeah.
the Chiefs will be all there. Nobody's beating that. With that defense they got too, yeah, that ain't happening. That's not happening.
I think Pacheco has a big game in the Super Bowl. He'll be one I put the player prop money on. I think I really think they're going to win that game. It'll be close, but it won't be as close as people think.
Yeah, I just think if they have, my deal is this: what I saw with the Ravens against the Texans, and then what I saw the last two, the 49ers. If y'all give Patrick Mahomes that lead and you give the defense a chance where they can tee off on you, you ain't running the football
There
on
won't
them.
be no 24-point comeback.
No, you ain't coming back on that. You ain't coming back on that. I mean, think about this. Everybody talks about what the Ravens did, not giving up any points. The Chiefs only gave up 3.
Yeah, right.
They gave up 3. I mean, okay, you gave up 0. We gave up 3, okay?
Yeah.
And put it like this, they were averaging 28 points a game and they only scored 10.
It'll be a good game. I think it's going to be a nice matchup. I just don't know that Purdy can beat the Chiefs at the Super Bowl. I'll take Mahomes.
Yep, me too. I agree. All right, guys, anything else you want to talk about?
The team's going to get along. Dagnall's going to be gone eventually, and we're going to go off on our title run. I'm just telling you right now. That's what's going to happen.
Drew, what is your thought? What's your thoughts on what he just said?
There's a good basketball tonight, Big Monday. I think the Texas-Houston game's going to be fun. And then just looking forward to the weekend. You got Duke Carolina Saturday, so it should be fun.
Hey, Drew, are they playing in Houston?
No, it's at Texas.
Okay, at Texas. Wait, Texas is a dog at home?
Yeah, Texas ain't ranked.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And how about OU's collapse Saturday against Tech down the stretch?
What was
They're the most
that?
overrated team in the country.
What was that?
Yeah, terrible.
Ridiculous.
That was real bad. So, all right, guys, I appreciate y'all.
I believe with the man legend, they get beat.
Yeah, I couldn't believe that. I didn't even know what to say to that. So,
Ridiculous.
all right, fellas, appreciate y'all. Glad you guys got to join me again. Glad we got back on the air.
Are you really glad I had got to join you again now, or are you just trying to?
I was talking to Drew.
Yeah.
I was talking to Drew.
He's up and running. I mean, get to hear his voice.
Yeah, I was struggling, bro. I was hurting, man.
Well, thanks, Drew. I appreciate that.
I was hurting, bro. It's at least now I can move around a little bit, and so in fact I got to call the commander now about the tickets tonight. I'm thinking.
Commander, happy birthday. Hope you have a good day. Enjoy your night.
Yep, happy birthday to the commander. I already said that. You wish him happy birthday too, Nathan, or are you gonna walk around the corner?
I'm going to. Yeah.
Hey, Drew, he's just
I'm
around the
gonna
corner. He can at least walk around the corner and say something to his office.
Look out your office window and see. He's right on your window.
I actually can, and he's in there right now. I'm going there for a loop.
Oh, man, that's good stuff. All right, guys, appreciate y'all. My guy Drew Hinton, HuskerDrewPicks.com. That's my man. And then, of course, Nathan Taylor of YMB. Appreciate them. Thank those guys for being on. And remember, the Thunder tonight against the T-Wolves.
SGA
on
for $400 million.
You're learning from Drew. Drew is a bad influence on you. I can see that. You're starting to say crazy stuff. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you, Nate. Anything else you want to throw out there before I get?
That makes things happen.